No.
Why don't we do a take two?
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodri.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Days and not really, I'm overworking, but days in the holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is K. Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need to loose, sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne. It's a show. It's not an hour. It's a show. It's okay.
Tell me nothing I don't need to know. Don't take me nowhere I don't need to go. I got a head like a radio. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. I went to school, yeah, I learned a lot. Got a degree in what I'm not. You spend your life looking for what you already got. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time.
All right.
A waste of
Here
time.
we are. Where are we? There we go. Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show with JS. Turn it down a notch, everybody. Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant. Finally. Aww. She's back. She's here in the flesh. Also, along with Gordy.
He's a big suck today.
Coming at you with a brand new episode, 414. Recording this on a Tuesday, July 27th, 2021, at our brand new hour. Yes.
Very exciting.
Now live at noon. Sigida.
Whoopsies.
We, as you know, we've been talking about doing the show at a later time because stand-up comedy shows are back.
It feels right.
Which means late nights. Last night we went to bed at midnight, which felt like 5 a.m. And got up today at 9 o'clock, which felt like 3 p.m. So I'm all out of sorts. But if you are watching this live, as you know, a unique property of the podcast is we do record it live. So you can tune in, you can interact. Jen is on comments as always. Oh, it's a very yellow feed today. I think it's the shirt I'm wearing. I think if I remember correctly, this shirt makes everything yellow. The white balance is off. Any hoozle, if you're seeing this live on your feed on Facebook or on YouTube, go ahead and smash that like button, and this is not a repeat. We are live. It does feel weird, though. Don't you think? It kind of still feels, because we're in a room in the studio here that has no windows, so it could be 7 a.m.
I know. I was tempted to be like, good morning.
And, yeah. I missed the mornings already. Like, anytime you change anything, it's like you start missing morning. The other,
I'm so sick of being tired, though. Forget it.
Sick of it.
It's not worth it. As I yawn.
I know.
Well, I mean, we're going to be a little, like you mentioned this, anytime you change anything, you know, we're going to be a little tired.
There's going to be an adjustment period. Also, I'm going to have to force myself to do stuff in the morning. So now that we broadcast at noon, I'm so used to the podcast being the first thing in the day, and then feeling accomplished once I did the podcast and shared it everywhere, or uploaded to all the platforms. But now, so it's at noon, so I have to force myself to actually do stuff, check things off the to-do list, do some work, maybe go for a workout. Because today, noon crept up so fast. It was crazy. I got up at 9. I felt like I had all this time. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, I have to go down in the studio and go live because... Yeah. And so I haven't done anything. So far, on day 1 of broadcasting at noon, I've treated it like... It was a 7 o'clock show, so far today, all I've done is had my espresso. That's it, nothing else. So
you haven't done, did you prepare at all?
Not really.
Wowee.
That's the thing. But, so I have to shift my whole perspective and go, okay, now I have to do stuff in the morning, unrelated to the podcast. And that's one thing I find to get motivated. It's hard to shift activities.
Right.
Like if I'm booking stand-up gigs, I'm in that mode. It's hard to then shift and be like podcast work or vice versa. So I have to get better at shifting my you know what I mean? Like when you're down a wormhole working on one specific thing, specific thing, to make that shift to a new thing. And it's just starting. Once you start, you're good. But to start that other thing, I have a hard time.
I get it.
I'm linear focused on whatever I'm doing. Can you see the feed? Are we clear? Are we not choppy or anything?
Looks
I just want to make sure that we're smooth.
Yeah, smooth as eggs.
Smooth like butter. So
looks good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Gordy's head is so heavy on my forearm, and I don't want to disturb him because he's so cute right now.
Yeah, little guy. So we're going to anyway. So we're gonna try this out for. I said 4 weeks, so we'll do 4 weeks of shows, 30 days, and see how it feels. It's just a getting used to thing.
Yeah.
But it feels almost depressing when you're so used to getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and having that time of day to do stuff. It feels almost depressing getting up at 9. It felt weird.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, but once we adjust to it, I feel like it's going to be way better because I was getting feeling tired sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And it's bad for your health, like it is. And I just feel like, you know what? If we only did a podcast twice a week and we did it in the morning, I think I could handle that. But because we're doing it 5 days a week, it just, by the end of the week, I'm just
I know.
It's just catches up. Oh my God. Hi, same brain.
It catches up, but also we've been on a pandemic schedule.
That too.
Which has been like go to bed at sundown, wake up at sunup.
Yeah.
Ready to forge the fields or whatever.
You know what though? I do feel like even during the pandemic, there were times where we had to stay up later. I mean, because life just happens, whether it's a show or not. People come over, you end up hanging out with friends late, and then that screws you up too. And honestly, I like the flexibility, and there's something kind of fun about just sleeping in once in a while. Who cares? It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you were doing that hard 75, I admire that, and I think it's cool and everything, but I get kind of sick of it's exhausting always trying to transform yourself. Like, fuck.
I know, but you have to.
I
That's
know,
the whole
but
thing.
I don't
know.
want to do it all the time.
I
There's
know,
something kind of
that's the
fun
whole
about
thing.
no, but you have to enjoy life too.
I know. I agree with you. I just
Like I look back on
that's the philosophy of those things. Is like average
Nah.
people will just quit and
Well, maybe I
compromise, whereas this is about. I know it's
maybe
relentless
I want to
and
find
exhausting.
a balance though. No, I want to find a balance. I don't want to only be always. It's like your joke about your empire and all that. Like I don't want to be. Why does it have to be so extreme? Like why can't it be
Extreme
somewhere-
measures for extreme results.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't want extreme results. Maybe
I
I just
do.
want excellent results.
I want $1 million, $1 billion. So not extreme. I want $50,000. I was gonna go extreme and say I want $1 billion and a cottage on the moon. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much? So anyway, here we are at our new hour. So for those who tuned in and live, we had our little group of people that would our little community of people that tuned into the,
Our nuggets, if you will.
our nuggets to the live stream. So that's going to change for it's a 5-hour
Wendy's here.
shift. Oh, Wendy, good
Wendy's
morning
here.
or afternoon.
Yeah.
So,
So
that's
is
just
Lee Cormier. So is Martin Leger.
Oh, nice. So it's just a shift. But to those listening to the podcast, which I remind you, and I implore you, if you do listen on Apple Podcast, or if you have an iPhone for that matter,
Or fatter.
you if you have one of those fat iPhones, thick with 2 C's iPhones, go ahead on the podcast app and leave a review for the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant. It makes all the difference. And so for those listening to the podcast, not much will change other than you're still getting 5 episodes a week. They're just going to be uploaded a couple hours later than usual. Usually they were up by 9 or so.
Now I'm really regretting sending that picture to you because I keep looking up at it.
Oh, well, I can change it.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, you sent me a ton of pictures last minute.
No, get it off. Please.
You sent me a ton of pictures last minute. Email is definitely not the best way to send pictures.
Well, I don't have
It's-
Facebook anymore.
No, well, you got to figure that out because.
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Should I tell that story?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my sister works at the bank, at a bank, and she's a teller. And so she was helping people. And actually, you remember the details better than me. You tell the rest.
Well, she was. Those are pretty much all the details.
No, there was another part that you remember that I forgot.
Oh, I think she had a computer issue or something, so she was like, "Oh, whatever, I'll deal with this later." And then she looked at the next person, and she was going to say, "Can I help you?" And she said, "Can you help me?" Just cried out this cry for help in the bank.
Ah, snap.
Yeah, any snap will do. So, here we are. New routine. Showered late. You know what? You know how I told you that I would forget to wash my feet?
Oh, God. Here we go.
For the longest time, I just wasn't washing my feet. And I've brought it up on the podcast a few times.
Yeah,
Now,
I think we all remember.
Now I wash my feet, but this has been happening. I don't know what's going on in my brain. The last week or so, I've been forgetting to rinse my butt crack.
Okay.
No, but I get out of the shower and I'm like, oh, a soapy butt. And then I have to turn it back on after.
Are we that desperate for content that we have to talk about your
stop breaking the fourth wall all the time, like analyzing too much. Can we not just have a conversation?
It's really hard not to analyze when we're talking about your soapy butt crack.
Well, let's talk about it. I'm not like, why address that let's just talk about it. Have you ever done that?
What?
You turn the shower off and you've got a sudsy butt and you're like, what have I done? How do I forget? So
Armpits, maybe.
Once is fine. Well, let's see the armpit of the south.
Oh my God. The southern pit?
Yeah, the southern pit. Sounds like a song. I forgot to rinse my southern pit for the 4th day in a row.
Okay, keep going.
I've got a mental lapse in the mornings before my coffee, don't you know?
It's good that I washed it after I had to go for a number 2 because you don't want to go for a number 2 after the shower. Didn't rhyme.
Interesting.
Why?
And but you can't leave it. It's like I've got a itchy butt crack, but it's overly clean. It's 'cause there's still soap there in between my jeans.
Jeans?
I don't know.
What are jeans?
Jeans.
In between your jeans. That makes no sense.
Anywho, here we go.
I'm really happy that
I keep saying here we go, here we are.
I'm really happy
like
that
we've
you
been doing
didn't
it.
say I keep forgetting to wash my butt, because that would not be good.
No, I wash it. Get right in there.
Okay,
It's super, super clean. I just forget to rinse it. So
Lee
then
said it happens all the time to him.
Oh, right. There we go. We are the clean butt crack boys. Anyway.
Wendy says, so concerned about self-improvement, yet we all know where we should start.
The butt crack.
Oh, wait. She says, oh, jeez.
I've hit the wrong button. I want to hit
So
this.
concerned. Oh, my God. So concerned about self-improvement, and yet I think we know where he should start. Oh, he should start.
My mind? What does that mean? My brain? My attitude? My personality? Which part?
I don't know. I'm going to ask her.
We did last night. We did a full-blown open mic. Hadn't done like an open mic.
Oh my God.
In the purest sense, where there's no audience, you're performing in front of amateur comics.
It's really hard. It's very hard.
Yeah, I hadn't done those since I think maybe when we lived in Toronto. It was actually fun. I know you say, oh God, but I actually had fun.
Well, I just for the record, I really love the people that we were with. Very nice people, and I'm really appreciative that they added us last minute, because I need to practice my set for tomorrow night at Just for Laughs. I'm going to be at Just for Laughs tomorrow night, 10-minute set, and wanted to make sure I was ready. And I did feel ready, but I wanted to isolate that 10 minutes and just do that on its own. And wow, it's interesting, because I think people know that starting stand-up comedy is really hard, but you'd never know until you really get into it how incredibly hard it is. Like, going to do rooms like that when you're inexperienced is very, very challenging.
Well,
it's
yeah.
very daunting, because they're just staring at you. Like, let's set the scene for where we went, okay? You don't have to even name. You can name it.
I just want to say, yeah, it's Swizzles, of course. It's a Monday night room in Ottawa, Swizzles, ran by Sophie Hayes and David Haddad. It's been there for many, many years, like running for 6-7 years.
Yeah, and like it's almost impossible to find. Like, if you have the address, great, but like I didn't see a sign.
By the way, doing shows like that, the longer you do comedy, you just get better at pretending those shows don't suck when you're on stage.
Yeah.
You get good at looking like you're having fun.
Yeah.
But you kind of convince yourself. I actually, it was fun. There's 2 people there, and then the rest were comics, and it was still whatever. Like, you get to say your jokes into a microphone.
Yeah, it started off bad too, because there's someone that was very rude to me when we first got there. I was ready to walk out. We had just driven a half an hour to go there, and this person was
one of the owners.
So incredibly rude to me. I was shocked.
Yeah,
I have not been talked to like that.
It was jarring.
Since I was maybe a teenager.
It was jarring. After the fact, we found out this is just who he is. He's just like a rude. It's almost like a character. Like, everyone's just like, yeah, he's just like a rude guy. But yeah, it's jarring when we walk off the street. We walk into this tiny room, come down the stairs, and see the comics. It's like, oh, hey, haven't seen anyone in a while. And he's like, put your so we sit down on these chairs behind the table where everyone was sitting. But I guess because we're not at a table, but we are sitting on chairs. And I looked around and no one had a mask, so I take my mask off. And then he was like, put the mask on your face. That's not your face. That's not your mask. Put it on.
I know.
I'm like, is he all right? I go, okay, dude. I said, relax.
Did you? I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, I did like the thing with your hand when you get older and someone drives fast in your neighborhood and you're like, look at these evil Knievel guy. So you do that. You kind of wave your hand like up and down. I did that. I go, okay, relax. Get it. I get it.
Good. I'm glad you said that. I was so dumbfounded. I didn't say anything, and then I felt like I felt like I just went along with what he was saying so that I didn't upset anybody else, you know, when you care about not ruffling anybody else's feathers. And I was just like, ugh. And then I wish I had said something in the moment, like, don't talk to me like that. Or I don't appreciate that. I mean, are you joking right now? Like, what the hell are you doing?
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah. It was insane.
But anyway, so, but then we did the show. Again, nice comics. People were fun. And it's legitimately had fun. Like, I'm glad we went out and did it. And yeah. Got home.
Interesting experience.
Watched. Well, you've been in those experiences before. It's not like you've never. Like it was that foreign of a concept. We ran a room with sometimes had 2 people in Ottawa.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about that bar. It's like it doesn't even feel like it's in Ottawa.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah, definitely.
Where do you think it is? Like Hamilton?
Or like even New York. Like did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
The bathrooms felt like New York bathroom because they
Tiny,
were like
narrow.
tiny and like squished into like a corner. Like there's not much. It's a very small bar.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt dingy, more urban. Like it felt like a big city kind of bar to me. Ooh. Like the Comedy Cellar in Greenwich Village. It's like the bathrooms are so minuscule. I don't know how a lot of people wouldn't fit in those bathrooms.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I want the manager!
So we got home, watched an episode of Breaking Bad, and went to bed at midnight like animals.
You were like, at one point, you're like, I think it's probably like 2:30.
I thought it was 2:30 in the morning. It was
and then
12.
I go, do you really? There's no way it's 2:30. I was so concerned.
I go 1:49
then,
at the earliest.
Yeah. And we look, it's midnight. We're like, woohoo!
But anywho's, sorry, I don't know what that was.
That was really weird.
We're rewatching Breaking Bad. You have to watch Ted Lasso. I talked about it on the show yesterday. I was re-listening to the show. It was so lackluster, my description, because I had so much going on with the soundboard and the mixer and the comments and everything. Doing the show alone, I'm just like so scattered. Sometimes I'm like, okay, get to the point. But you have time to catch up because they're only releasing the episodes once a week.
Okay.
So you have time to watch season 1.
I'm into it.
You'll love it. It's really just feel-good TV.
It's on Netflix?
Apple TV. We haven't.
Shoot.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, but I was going to download it on my phone, and when we drove to New Brunswick, I could watch it.
Oh. You might still be able to do that with Apple TV. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, people were complaining that they're releasing one episode at a time, and it's like I'm okay with that because what's the difference that you I know you want to watch more, and it's like you get a little teaser, but that's how TV should be consumed.
Right.
Because we binge watch seasons now. We'll watch a full season of something, and then you wait 1.5 years for the second season. You don't even remember what the hell happened. You got to watch the last couple episodes, and this way you watch one a week for 10, 12 weeks. It's always kind of in your psyche, and it's smart for them to do that because marketing-wise, if they release it all at once, people will talk about Ted Lasso Season 2 for a week, 2 weeks at the most.
True.
This way they're talking about it every single week.
And they're standing out.
When new episodes come out. Well, more and more services are doing that, or shows release on different services. They're releasing weekly, sometimes 2 episodes a week or 1, but instead of releasing the whole thing, I don't mind. But we're all so addicted to TV that it's like we want our fix, and then people get mad. It's like you get a little taste. You get that little pleasure center going, watching, and then
pleasure center.
Take it away. People go to the internets and freak out.
You and your terms, your pleasure center. Martin Leger says, I hate binging.
You never feel good after you binge,
It's true.
although it's fun in the moment. A couple episodes deep, and it's not the best.
Gordy's staying for the whole thing so far.
Yeah, maybe this noon version of Gordy is more tolerable of our screaming in this empty room that we call our studio.
He's tired of those intense bike rides you're taking him on.
Yeah.
Is that our podcast now?
Yeah. Apparently. Remember when this was a comedy show?
Oh. I'm so tempted to do that every time.
I know.
So we're going to Montreal tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
Going to Montreal.
Yeah, and I'll share the link or even put it on my Instagram.
So no show tomorrow.
And no show on Thursday.
For sure. If we're doing a noon start time.
We could try, but we have an errand to run.
Yeah, but if we get there by
Okay, let's try, but I'm voting no. Oh!
What the fuck?
Did that hurt?
Yes.
It looks like it hurt. If you're not watching live,
It like winded me.
Gordy just kicked Julien. Where did he kick you?
Right in the ribs, like on the diaphragm, like this little dry kick, like this staccato, like he does this thing. He's
oh my god,
he's
poor
all
little guy.
He's all confused and asleep right now. He does this thing with his back leg. I don't know. It's like a twitch.
Yeah.
Or like when he gets comfortable, his back leg, like he kicks really hard as he's like getting comfortable on his bed.
Do you like how I was like, poor Gordy? Meanwhile, you're the one that's got the injury in the
He
rib.
actually kicked me like quite hard. Anyway, you know what I was thinking? Doing the show this time, it opens up guests more.
100%.
Like some people, some people were willing to come on at 7 a.m., but a lot of people were like, "Yeesh."
Wendy said Gordy chases rabbits in his sleep.
That was crazy. How I'm surprised how much that
oh, it looked
hurt,
like it
not
would've
hurt, but it was stunned me. Like it was a stunning kind of like a quick.
Okay, yeah.
Get out of here.
It's
Get out of
okay.
here.
You
Get out of here.
Big stretch. Okay,
Okay,
downward
that's
facing
enough.
dog. Yeah. Oh.
Get out of here.
Gordy, you're so silly.
All right,
Sorry,
so
that was my
yeah, I know it's so
embarrassing
always
voice.
embarrassing when you show people your vulnerable pet voice. The other day, by the way, we did a podcast, and there's a 9-minute countdown when we do the podcast, and our mics were on, and we were talking to the dog. It is mortifyingly.
Ew.
I know. Like, think about it. We were using our pet
so
voice that we used
embarrassed.
between the two of us.
Well, why do
not
you have the
knowing.
mic on?
Hmm?
Why'd you have the mic on?
I don't know, but so I mean, not a lot of people were watching the countdown to when the show starts, but. And then I trimmed the clip after, but for the longest time we were like,
good.
"Oh, look at him, and we, like using embarrassing pet names and stuff for each other, all off mic, on mic. Anyway, I don't have anything to no topics today.
I was just going to say earlier, I wanted to finish that thought. I'm going to share the link to the show that I'm doing in Montreal. So I don't even know. Like, I've tried to find out if you can buy tickets to actually see the show in Montreal, and I feel like you can't. Because when you go to the website,
Isn't it?
hahaha.com, I thought, because I can have I have complimentary tickets, so you're coming to see the show.
Go ahead.
But then some other people were inquiring about buying tickets, and even though it's a live show in Montreal, I feel like it's not available to buy tickets online. Because I've asked, I've gone on the website.
I thought it was an online show for tickets.
Online, though?
Yeah, I thought could people watch online? Isn't that the whole thing?
I think that, I don't think you actually pay. I think you just share a clip. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm very confused by it. Either way, I'll share the link.
You do that.
It's normally, like in the past, I've done Just for Laughs, and they record it for television, and then it airs on the Comedy Network. But this time, it's just online. So I don't really know. I'll get all the details when I get there tomorrow. I'll ask about it, and I'll share it with you guys on Friday, what happens, or possibly Thursday, but probably Friday. I feel like there's just enough going on for Thursday that it might be too much to do a show.
All right.
If you're okay with that.
We'll do no show tomorrow, no show Thursday, and then a show Friday for sure. We'll see if we can get a guest on Friday.
I was thinking, like, sorry that, to everyone that it's so kind of weird sometimes with our shows, but it's summer.
It's summer, and we're also figuring it out, and we're going to our new schedule. And but by the next week or two, next week we're going to New Brunswick, then after that, by end of August,
it's summer,
early September, we'll be back to rolling 5 episodes a week at noon all the time. I mean, we still are doing quite a bit. But.
And the goal is always to do that, but like sometimes we're going to be on the road or visiting family. Yeah. And summer hours are different. Summer is different.
Yeah, a lot of shows are.
So when we go to New Brunswick, are we doing a show?
No.
Okay, so we're going to be off that week too. But please, guys, don't worry. We're...
I know I hate taking time off because you kind of kill momentum, and because we have been. I mean, you say it's summer, but we have been cranking out 5 episodes a week throughout. It's just the last week or two, and then when we went to New Brunswick, and then started doing shows all the time. That transition. So we're transitioning.
Too bad we don't have some way to do it while we're on the road. A portable way of doing it that's not perfect but reasonable for
there is,
podcast.
Of course, the way we did it.
Yeah, I know, but do we have to have all of this? Like, can't we do something that's a little bit less?
It's not even crazy. It's a 20-minute setup. I mean,
yeah, but if we're moving everywhere in all these places, you know what I mean? We'd have to set it up every single time.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be like
and
right.
PI.
Well, it's 20 minutes every time. It's not crazy, but do we want to do it at 1 p.m.? It'll be 1 p.m. over there. You know, if we're going on a boat or something, or we gotta go do the podcast.
Martin said dash cam podcast, you know?
Oh, in the car?
Yeah, or something like that. Like,
well, it's hard to broadcast, like live stream from the car because the reception, like.
What if it's not live though?
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
That's just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to, but.
Oh, we don't? All right, so here we are. No, I'm just kidding. I said here we are so many times today that I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know who's who and what's what. I don't even know who's talking and when.
Oh my God.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to coast. All the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
All right, here's your Daily Dose for Tuesday, July 27th. Thank you so much. Thank you. Canada now has enough vaccines to fully vaccinate every eligible person over 12.
Go ahead.
So 66 million doses were received today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, today. Oh, that's fun. Now when you do the news, it's like half of a day has happened. So things.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Breaking news.
That's true. A Toronto restaurant actually is requesting unvaccinated customers, to sit outdoors. I don't know how you feel about that, Jules. They said we ask respectfully that if you're not vaccinated, that you choose outdoor dining when available. It's a restaurant called Oakwood Hardware. He says, of course, it's on the honor system, so but it's not meant to be a debate about vaccinating. Since there's no provincially mandated passport, each business has to make up their own guidelines regarding vaccinated and unvaccinated diners indoors. The owner realizes it may cause him to lose customers, but he wants to make it as safe as possible in his restaurant. And that's his stance on it. And he has he has the option to do that, right? So how do you feel about that, Jules?
I mean, sure, business owners can do whatever the hell they want.
Also, I don't think it's a big punishment to sit outside because most people want to sit outside.
Sorry, the patio and the sun area is reserved for unvaxxed.
Yeah, exactly. Most
Inside or outside? Yeah, in the summer. Inside or outside? Oh, outside, please. Sorry, we're full of unvaccinated people outside. But are you vaccinated? Yes. Well, come on. We have a table here right by the bathroom. Inside.
It's kind of an interesting story. A 10-year-old boy from Ontario, I think London area. His name is Brandon Banshan. He was magnet fishing. Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that before. He was magnet fishing, and he came across a shell of a non-active bomb.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. Made in, you could see on the bomb, the writing on it, it said made in October of 1954. That's pretty cool, eh? Like, how long was that in there?
1954.
It's crazy.
to 2004 would be 50 years.
60 would be 14.
Yeah.
Plus another
70
7.
would be 24. So minus 3.
Oh my God. It doesn't matter. I just mean it's a long time. You don't have to do the math.
You just asked. You
Well,
said
I didn't
54.
mean it
How many years is
literally.
that?
No, but think about how many years. That's a long time.
How many is it
People-
that we haven't established? Hold on. 54 to 2004 is 50. 60, 70, 68 years. We got there. 67 years, actually.
I don't feel even like that was worth it. So a lot of people were gathering around and like,
60%
what
of
is
the
that?
time,
What is that? Oh
it
my God,
works
you know, interested and
every
everything.
time.
And this kid who was 10 years old was with his grandfather, and the grandfather was like, they're like, can we go and take a picture? And the grandfather was like, you can do anything you want, but it's a bomb. So like, I can't say for sure if it's active or not. That's how bad.
So the grandfather was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Go ahead and take a picture with that potentially active bomb.
Well, that's what he said. He said, you don't like everybody. It's up to everybody's individual choice. Like,
Well, it's funny because
that's
it's
how bad people want stuff for their Instagram stories and posts and stuff, that they're willing to take a chance of maybe being blown up.
that, and it's also how much more you can get away with your grandparents rather than your parents. Like, you're like, my mom never lets me take a picture with a potentially active bomb. No.
And it's funny because the little kid that found it, the 10-year-old, he told all of his friends, like the reporter was asking him, hey, what did your friends think about this? They must have thought it was cool. He said, well, when I first told my friends, they didn't believe me. Yeah, right. You found a bomb. And then he's like, I did. And
Keep
and
going.
then he goes,
I did find it, but with my grandpappy.
and
He
then
even let me take a picture with that.
yeah.
He said, I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah, right. I don't believe you.
Swear to God, man.
You're always making shit up. Don't tell my mom I said shit. Anyway, he goes like this. He goes, like, this is so 2021. First of all, when they were interviewing the kid and the grandfather did not look like a grandfather. Like, when I was a 10-year-old, my grandfather looked like a grandfather.
Yeah, like a pocket protector.
Yeah, like big
suspenders,
belly, halls in his mouth,
male pattern
jingling-
baldness,
jingling chain and the chains and corns. Oh my God.
and that's when he was only 35. They did look much older back then.
Yeah, like my grandfather, he had, you know, that old man smell.
What's
He was-
that? Like diapers?
No, they just musty.
Oh.
Old people used to smell musty. They smelled like mothballs and like, I need to have a bath. Like, because when he grew
Especially
up.
the ones that were kept in the attic.
Jeez, you're interrupting me a lot.
Just, you know.
You can wait until I finish my sentence to put in your weird, dumb punchlines.
Go ahead.
Forget it.
No, why? Come on, keep going.
Anyways, I just think it's funny because times have changed so much. Like, he said, my friends didn't believe me that I found a bomb. I fished out a bomb out of the water, but he goes, they believed me when I told them to go check out my granddad's YouTube channel. I'm like, your grandfather has a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
My grandfather mowed the lawn, read the newspaper.
That's a great life right there.
Pretty
That's
much
that's all I
sat
want
in
to
his lazy boy. He did not have a YouTube channel.
Mm.
I'll tell you that right now.
If he would have, it would have been peeling potatoes with Grandpappy. And it'd just be him peeling potatoes. Welcome to my channel, Peeling Potatoes with Grandpappy. I'm Grandpappy, and today we're going to peel some potatoes.
Your grandfather peeled potatoes. Mine didn't.
I don't
He
know.
never cooked.
I'm just trying to... Okay, analyzing improvs.
I was just curious because maybe in the New Brunswick
No,
culture.
my grandmother would have been the peeling potatoes.
Yeah.
Today on Grandpappy's Peeling Potatoes, watch me watch my wife of 49 years peel potatoes.
Oh my God.
You're not doing it right. Let me mansplain my way through this bucket of potatoes as my wife. You're not doing it right. You're wasting too much of it. Look at all that potato meat under that skin.
What was,
All
your,
right, sorry,
what
go
was
ahead.
your dad's name?
Alfred.
Hi. Welcome to Alfred's YouTube channel. I'm going to be in the barn today. I'm going to be showing you how you can insulate meat from the winter in your hay.
And apparently I'll also be smoking cigarettes. Lots and lots of cigarettes because of my voice. Why am I Southern all of
I'll
a
be
sudden?
cleaning up the barn. And I'll be showing you how I brush my horse.
My grandfather was apparently Matthew McConaughey. I'm going to show you this. Yes. Yeah. No, how does Matthew He whistles.
Well, dentures. When you have dentures, you sound
Well, he
like
doesn't
that.
have dentures, Matthew McConaughey, but he whistles.
Does he?
Yeah. This.
I tried to
This
listen to
here
his audiobook. I
this
couldn't
here
listen to it.
Whiskey.
I tried to listen to his audiobook. I didn't like
Whiskey.
it. It had great reviews. I tried really hard, but he was performing in it too much.
My sister said it was a life-changing book. Is it not good? I downloaded it, but I haven't.
Sister?
Mary Jo.
No, I didn't like his performance. He sounded like an actor reading the book instead of just.
Wow. An actor reading a book sounded like an actor reading a book. What a stretch.
You fuck off. Yeah, that's how I feel, actually. Thank you, Karen. You took the words right out of my mouth. Ugh. Anyway, changing gears.
Oh, that's like a changing gears sound. Go ahead.
Ugh. Vancouver, get ready for some pictures here.
Okay. Just don't worry about my screen. You're doing the deals and looking at my screen.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? I can see your eyes darting over to your monitor here.
I was looking at you. It looks the same. Vancouver.
Go ahead.
Point Grey Mansion sold for $42 million. No, not that one.
Would you just...
$42 million. Which was actually well below the asking price, but still a record high for Vancouver.
$42 million.
It's
That's
the most,
insane.
yeah, it's the highest price any home has gone for in Vancouver. It's 20,000 square feet.
Oh, does it sit here?
Yeah. And it's on Belmont Avenue near UBC. And it has, this is weird. I thought this was quite weird. It has 5 bedrooms only. Doesn't that seem like not very many bedrooms?
Yeah.
And guess how many bathrooms?
19.
12.
Are you
Like
sure?
more than double, 100%.
So 12 bathrooms, but 5 bedrooms.
I know.
So it's like, hey, we're having some guests over, but take me to my room. Actually, you're going to be staying in a bathroom.
Yeah, we've made it really cozy. The bathtub is really deep, so we got the special design mattress that fits the bathtub. It's really great. Indoor pool.
Pool.
It was listed for $58 million, and they got 42. 12 years ago, they bought it for guess how much?
12.
7.
That's crazy. How many years ago?
12 years ago.
So they bought it 12 years ago for $7 million, and they made almost, how many did it, just 42?
42.
So they made, 30 some million on it?
Oh my God.
That's insane in 12 years.
35.
Oh, 35.
30 some.
I panic when I could figure that out if I was just regular life, but being on camera here.
Oh my God. 35 million. So what's 35 divided by 12?
Well, that's easy. You take 35, you divide that by 10, that's 3.5, and then divide by 2, so you get 2.91 million a year.
It's pretty great. That's awesome. Well, real estate is such a good investment, eh? Especially lately. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I thought that was a pretty cool story. Look at the pictures. It is a beautiful house, but
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right.
This is a gross story. There's a man in Brazil. His name is Fernando Franco de Oliveira. His goal was to tattoo nearly every part of his body, and he wanted to become the most tattooed person in Brazil, and I'm pretty sure he accomplished that. He started doing his tattoos in 2006. He went crazy. Ew! Why am I
Could
doing
you
this
relax?
story?
It's not that
changed
bad.
His appearance
You really
so
can't-
much. Yes, it is. It's awful.
This is him?
He has, yes.
All
That's
right,
him
well, I'm
before and that's him after. Yucko. He got pointed orc ears. I don't even know what orc ears are, but he got a forked
Why'd he shave his
tongue.
nose off?
I don't know. Horn implants, removed his nose. He said out of all the stuff that he did, sorry guys to make you look at this. Don't look at it.
What do you mean? Okay, Sensi.
Ew,
It's fine. It's
I'm gonna
not
have
even.
nightmares.
It's a tattooed guy. It's not that bad.
He said out of everything he did, his tattoos were the most painful. You'd think his removing his nose would be.
He even has a hole in the top of his head. It looks like.
I don't.
What is that? Do you see it?
No, I can't look. He said it was a shock to his family at first. You think?
The most
But they
disgusting
got
thing
used
of it
to
all is his eyebrow ring.
He says.
Yuck.
He
Just
says
kidding.
people are scared sometimes of him.
Well, yeah. Imagine you just run into
But
that
a
guy.
lot of people want to just take pictures with him. But some people, and he says,
The
some
only way
people
to
think I'm like a demon, but he said he has God in his heart. But he doesn't like that everybody looks the same, and he wanted to look different. Well, mission accomplished. Okay.
Do you think he'll still hiss post-pandemic, or do you think hissing was a pre-pandemic greeting only? You know how. You know how.
Come on, can't I just do it in real life?
You know how we shook hands before the pandemic, but his handshaking before the pandemic was hissing.
Oh my god.
Which is strictly a pre-pandemic greeting.
Oh hey, I have a dentist appointment today.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
How do you feel?
I'm excited to get my teeth cleaned. It's been a couple of years because I didn't go during the. I know you didn't care and you went during COVID, anyways. But
I've been going every 3 months.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Looking forward.
Why? You felt unsafe?
Yeah,
Having someone play in your mouth?
I did because they were so up close. You know.
Yeah, but they were really
Oh,
careful.
Mark T. Hello, Mark T. I was wondering where you were. I think Tattoo Guy has some mental health problems. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. He looks like a lizard.
It's upsetting.
It is kind of upsetting.
Kind of.
Does that qualify as blackface if you're doing it, if you're tattooed? Like if this was makeup, this guy would get, because he's not black, is he? That's all tattoos,
no,
right?
Brazilian.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, that's true. But he's not.
Wow.
Remember last night when I was
Where's
like,
the outrage?
how do I say this? Do I say...
Yeah.
I was like so worried about what I was saying because I needed to be, I felt that I needed to be extra woke last night.
Why?
I don't know.
Not at all. Not at all.
I feel like now as a comedian, you have to be like, oh, should I say this? Like, should I say... I'm very aware of how my perspective in my jokes is so heterosexual.
Cis. You're so cis. You're such
Can
a
you take that
cis.
off, please? And yeah, like I feel like I'm very like straight white girl privilege. I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm really.
No, you are.
No, I know, but I shouldn't assume that everyone in the audience is. I feel
You're
that I
not.
make that
You're not.
mistake.
But if you're talking about your perspective and your heart's in the right place and you have good intentions and you're not mean spirited or don't mean ill, say whatever the hell you want.
I agree with that. I just feel like
you
I don't
are
wanna
a
leave
white woman,
people
a
out.
white cis woman. So if you go, hey,
Cis,
so I
is
was
this new thing?
cisgendered. You've never heard that?
No.
CIS gendered. It's if you're attracted to the opposite sex. If you identify as the sex you were born with, then you're attracted to the opposite sex. So you're a born white woman. You identify as a woman, and you're attracted to men. But if you go on,
So what am I called then?
cisgendered.
I'm not calling it that.
That's what it is.
I'm not.
No, but it's not like you don't have to refer to yourself as that. That's just what it like
Okay.
scientifically or.
I'm just letting you know I'm not doing that.
Let me get the exact cisgender meaning. Denoting or relating to a person whose sense of personal identity and gender correspond with their birth sex. Oh.
Like, it's just that.
Yeah. If you're born a woman, you identify as a woman. You're cisgender.
What's a guy?
Cisgender. If I'm a guy and I'm
for
a boy,
both.
but if I'm a guy,
I thought it would be a bro gender. No, that was funny.
I know. It was.
Oh my god, I hate that you're in control of the soundboard.
Well, yeah. All right, good. Is that it?
Yeah.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to All coast. the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
I'm looking forward to being in Montreal tomorrow and getting some. We're going to celebrate afterwards. I'm really looking forward
Cocaine.
Wow.
No? What are we getting?
After the show, I'm looking forward
MDMA.
to... Stop! Yucky. I'm looking forward to
Yucky.
going and getting some nice innocent...
PCP.
Stop!
Okay, come on.
Snacks.
Jeez.
Well, that's annoying.
Are you a comic or are you a...
Don't always claim that. 'Cause
Yes.
then, no. Forget it. Alain just said bro gender was funny, Julian. Come
Of course
on.
it was.
Yeah, but you didn't give me enough. You should actually laugh with
let's-
your actual voice.
Let's play it up again. Let's
You
do it.
didn't have to pause, take your time, go to the soundboard, and then go wah. You could have actually laughed and then hit the wrong button.
Okay, let's try it again. Let's react to it. So you're cisgender. So because you're a woman, you...
Well, what are you, bro gender? Yeah.
Oh, bro gender? Like
Whatever.
like I have an agenda, but it's like today I've got to go surfing, got to hit the gym, I've got to smoke my bong. It's my bro agenda. See, I gave myself one.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not. Jordan, can you isolate that, please? Just
Mark T said he's annoying but funny. I don't know about that sometimes. And then LA said he's mostly annoying. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, enough.
Wendy said LOL.
I thought we'd start later. We'd have more people on my side midday. Instead, we have all the same Team Jennies from the morning just watching at noon.
Maybe you should
How did that happen?
let me rub off on you a little
Tomorrow,
bit.
we're going to be broadcasting at 8 p.m. We're really going to try to shake off Team Jenny.
The time is not
kidding.
going to change things.
Oh, behave.
Why? Which part?
I don't know. We're not sure, Jenny. We're really not sure.
Wendy said, yay for Bermuda, first Olympic gold ever. No, I haven't been on top
I
of
have
the Olympics.
not been following the Olympics much. I talked yesterday about the drone performance in the ceremony, the opening ceremonies, but I haven't been following. I just know where's Canada up to? Canada standing.
I think there's a bodybuilder or like a weightlifter or something that did well.
Canada medal count 2021 updated tally.
Doodly doot, doodly doot.
Sorry.
that's
Canada's got 8 medals: 2 gold, 2 silver, 3 bronze. All right, that's that. I'm just trying to see where.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah. So off tomorrow. Just a reminder. Off tomorrow. Off Thursday.
Oh, we're in 8th place. That's not bad. We were on 17th place.
Who's in first?
Guess.
I'm looking right here.
Oh,
Sorry.
Japan is first with 18 medals total.
Fixed.
10 gold.
Fixed.
What's fixed?
It's in Japan. They're in first
Oh.
place. Fixed.
United States actually has the most medals total with 25, but they go here. The standings, they go by gold medal. Canada, we've got 8 medals. In 8th place, we were 2 days ago. I checked. We were 17th. Yesterday, we were 11th. We're slowly creeping up.
Every time you say that, I think of Breaking Bad. A teenth.
A teenth. Yo, 300 for a teenth.
No. Do the other impression you do of him. No. the bitch there. He says,
bitch. Yeah.
Such a good show.
It's an amazing show.
So do you mind if... Okay, perfect. I was going to say,
All
let's
right.
wrap things up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. We're at our new time of 12 noon every day, Monday to Friday. Here we are. Mostly...
Oh.
Go ahead, go.
Okay, I'm going to start in a second. I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't got my headphones fixed. I'd have to figure out a way to get some new headphones. Totally forgot I'm really off the key. I'm off the tune.
When you say... I know, this is a weird song to sing. Okay, 2, 3, 4. When you say figure it out, you mean go to the store and buy, check out. Go to Long and McQuaid, get some headphones. Ugh, gross. Fuck.
Well, I remember I was going to get some the other day. What the heck?
What happened? Why didn't you?
No.
Oh, this sounds like Christmas. Why are the Christmas... Oh, Christmas in July.
Ew, lie.
All right. I got out of the shower today, feeling good about myself. All of a sudden I felt some sudsy residue coming from behind myself. I noticed I forgot to rinse my butt once again for the 4th time this week. What's going on? There's a mental lapse happening. Maybe it's hyperactive multitasking, as Will Amos has publicly stated for getting naked on Zoom twice. Maybe I'm doing the same thing. Hyperactive multitasking, which means I forget to rinse my butt crack in the morning. Here we are, Jenny. I've never felt so alone. Hey, mostly annoying. She's mostly annoying. He's mostly annoying. She's mostly annoying. He's mostly annoying. She's mostly annoying. He's mostly annoying. She's nothing.
Are you just talking out of your not rinsed ass right
It's
now?
clean, though. It's clean. Don't mistake that itchiness.
I'll have to say that
for
I'd rather
dirtiness.
you at least lather
It's
up,
soap.
even if you don't
Not-
rinse. I want you to clean
Not
your
duty.
butt.
It's clean soap.
What's worse,
Irish
not
Spring.
rinsed butt or
Smells
not
great.
clean, but I'm glad
Very
that you're
manly.
at least bothering up. Yeah.
2, 3, what's going on in my life that I'm forgetting to wash body parts? Before it was my feet. I'm slowly moving up my body. Next thing you know, I'll forget to wash my chest and throat. Do you ever wash your throat in the shower?
I don't think I washed my throat specifically, but I'm glad
Dirty
that
throat.
you're washing sticky parts of you. Your butt. One part I'm sure you never forget to lather up and wash really well is your junk. Am I right, Jules? I bet you wash that really well. I bet you wash and continue washing.
Turns out we're not that much better at improvising in the middle of the day. We thought maybe it was a morning thing that made us tired. Sometimes turns out, no, it's actually a skill set that is required.
Sometimes it matters.
Come on, I matched tired with required.
That was pretty good. Ooh, very low. I feel that sometimes it's the subject matter.
Yeah, it's you just dive into those songs and see what happens. And 7 out of 10 it's shit, and 2 out of 10 it's okay, and 1 out of 10 is fun.
Okay, can we hear those stats again? Jeez.
7 out of 10 it's shit. 2 out of 10 it's okay, and 1 out of 10 it's fun. All right, well, this has been our first noon broadcast. Now we're going to wrap it up. What do you think, Jenny?
Yep, I'm ready. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on Friday.
You got to go to the dentist. Yes, most likely on Friday. Go to the Julien Dionne Show with JenGrant.com for all of your Julien Dionne Show with JenGrant.com needs fulfilled. Podcast show. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, and please leave a review. It makes all the difference in the world. Smash that like button if you're watching on YouTube. We do appreciate you shifting over our regular crew from the morning. For thank you for following us to the noon hour, and hopefully we'll discover some new people along the way. Coming at you with 5 brand new episodes a week. Follow us on Instagram, The Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant, on Twitter and Facebook as well. Jen, I love you.
I love you.
We'll see ya when we see ya. I don't know when that is.
Day. I think Friday.
Think Friday. All right, we'll see you at the very latest Friday. You might get some updates from us before then. Just some random fun facts. Follow the Instagram so you can see our stories and so on.
Love it.
We'll be in Montreal. Okay, see you. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Wandering eyes and itchy feet. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time, a beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time.